Restaurants are now transitioning to a local source of food for cost and taste. The process of growing and supplying local food is the new way of American sustainability. Farm-to-table eating is the newest way of life, but what goes into this way of living? March Farms is a family-owned business that supplies non-GMO food to many local restaurants.
I really believe in fresh produce and local, even more so than organic, because you know where your food is coming from. We grow a lot. We grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables, from apples, peaches, plums, nectarines, blueberries, strawberries, then corn, tomatoes, cucumbers, string beans, lettuce, kale, and probably 15 more. If you're doing larger chains, you have to produce a lot more, and then you have to use growing methods that are not as healthy. And you have to buy seeds that are probably genetically modified to make bigger crops quicker, etc. So when you're supplying to only smaller places, then you can stick with the means that you believe in that are healthier for people. With the farm-to-table process, obstacles that you run into is that it's actually cheaper for them to buy from mass distributors, where they're getting the food from either different countries or huge farms, because it's cheaper for them. So that's one of the obstacles, is trying to talk them into, this is going to be fresh, this is going to be, people are going to like it more, and convince them to spend the extra money to buy your produce.
The next step in the farm-to-table process is the food preparation.
I have 3 acres of planted gardens of vegetables and herbs that we grow organically, and we have access to that 7 to 8 months out of the year. We also have 4 greenhouses where we do a lot of in-house growing. Simply, when you're trying to prepare excellent food and an excellent cuisine, one of the foundations is fresh ingredients. Here we actually changed, and we put heat in the greenhouses, and we're really able to increase our production tenfold. The learning curve there was trying to figure out soil chemistry. Each plant really has different growing requirements, different growing mediums. It's more cost effective food cost wise, but labor is an additional cost that you incur. What we grow is absolutely superior to what I'm able to buy.
The final step in this process are the restaurants, which allow the public to eat the food.
I am the owner of GW Tavern, which is a restaurant here in Washington Depot, Connecticut. I actually didn't start the GW Tavern. The GW Tavern opened in October of 1996. My wife and I purchased the restaurant in August of 2011. We recently, in the past 5 years, especially after my wife and I took over the ownership of the restaurant, where we started to utilize more local products as much as possible. I think it definitely improves the taste and the quality of food. It's important to reach out and have a relationship with your farmers, to see the products that they use in producing, those ingredients that you want to use in the restaurant. You can't control the weather, you can't control the climate. So their struggles of producing a certain type of vegetable, whether it be vegetable, whether it be corn, was it a good rainy season for the crop that they're trying to produce? Those are struggles that ultimately go down the food chain, so to say. So when we try to source a certain product, if it's been a bad year for that crop, it's difficult to find those products.
As the backbone of farm-to-table, farmers have the responsibility to produce the freshest possible food to make a healthier world. Health benefits aside, chefs feel freshness of produce increases the taste of their food. Not only is farm-to-table good for the body, it's good for the taste buds. Although many restaurant owners don't have farms, they are able to purchase local produce. Farm-to-table impacts many people's lives, not only the restaurant owners, chefs, and farmers. Children are our future, and it's important that we feed them correctly.